In the world of cars, some machines roar to life and capture our imaginations, then vanish before they ever hit the streets. These aren't your average production models. These are the dream machines built in secret, unveiled with hype, then quietly shelved, canceled, or completely forgotten. From rotary-powered Corvettes to turbine-driven Jaguars and carbon fiber hypercars that could have ruled the road, these are 10 of the rarest cars ever designed, yet never released. Get ready to discover the legends that almost were. Number 10. The Aston Martin Bulldog was a bold experiment, a one-off wedge-shaped supercar that symbolized the extremes of British engineering in the late 70s and early 80s. With an ultra-low body and a sharp, angular design, it looked like something out of sci-fi film. It was equipped with a twin-turbocharged 5.3L V8 engine that delivered an estimated 600 horsepower, aiming to be the first production car to exceed 200 miles per hour, a staggering target at the time. The car featured gull-wing doors, hidden headlights, and a cockpit-like interior. Although testing reached 191 miles per hour, Aston Martin's financial constraints led them to shelve the project. Only one Bulldog was ever built, and it became an elusive legend for car collectors and Aston Martin fans. Number 9. The Toyota ABAT was a concept pickup truck revealed at the 2008 North American International Auto Show, designed to blend urban practicality with truck utility. Unlike Toyota's traditional trucks, the ABAT was compact and hybrid-powered, targeting eco-conscious city drivers who occasionally needed cargo space. The design was far from conventional, featuring an angular, futuristic body, a translucent roof panel, and a smart cargo bed with an extendable tailgate. Inside, the dashboard had a digital interface far ahead of its time. Toyota's aim was to pioneer a new class of urban utility vehicle. But with the global financial crisis and dropping consumer demand for experimental vehicles, the ABAT never went beyond the concept phase. Number 8. Few concept cars have ever turned as many heads as the Mazda Fury. Unveiled at the 2008 North American International Auto Show, the Fury looked like a race car from the future. Based on the Jaguar C-X75 Le Mans chassis, it featured a 3-rotor Wankel rotary engine tuned to run on ethanol, producing over 450 horsepower. Its aggressive aerodynamic bodywork with flowing lines and intricate fins gave it a completely alien appearance. But despite its beauty, the Fury's story ended in tragedy. During testing for a magazine photo shoot, the only prototype caught fire and was completely destroyed. Mazda never rebuilt it, leaving behind only photos and videos of what could have been one of the wildest production cars ever. Number 7. In 2004, Chrysler stunned the automotive world with ME412 concept. It was an American hypercar dream, mid-engine carbon fiber body, and a monstrous quad-turbocharged 6.0L AMG V12 producing 850 horsepower. It could reportedly accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.9 seconds and had a theoretical top speed of over 240 miles per hour. Chrysler invested in 2 working prototypes and fully developed the drivetrain and aerodynamics. But the brand, under Daimler Chrysler at the time, was uncertain about entering the supercar market. The internal politics and massive costs associated with production ultimately killed the project. The ME412 disappeared almost as quickly as it appeared. Number 6. This futuristic coupe was unveiled at the 2005 Detroit Auto Show, paying homage to classic Shelby Daytona coupe of the 1960s. The GR1 featured a 6.4L V10 engine delivering 605 horsepower and had a striking fastback silhouette. The most eye-catching detail was its hand-polished aluminum body, giving it a mirror-like finish. It was designed by Ford's Advanced Product Creation Group and built on a modified Ford GT chassis. Despite positive press and fan excitement, Ford never greenlit production. Years later, a small coach builder attempted to revive the design in limited numbers, but the original GR1 concept remains one of the most beautiful and unrealized Ford designs. Number 5. The Jaguar C-X75 was one of the most radical hypercar concepts of the 2010s. It combined futuristic design, hybrid technology, and even micro-gas turbine engines in its early prototypes. Later versions used a twin-charged 1.6L 4-cylinder engine paired with electric motors, pushing out nearly 900 horsepower. Jaguar intended to produce 250 units in collaboration with Williams F1, targeting ultra-wealthy buyers. But the 2011 economic downturn led Jaguar to cancel the project, citing market instability. Despite the cancellation, several working prototypes were built and even featured in the James Bond film Spectre. The C-X75 became a what-if hypercar that could have changed Jaguar's trajectory. Number 4. In the early 1970s, GM heavily invested in rotary engine technology, and the Corvette Four-Rotor was its wildest experiment. Built with 2 twin-rotor Wankel engines fused into one, it was capable of 420 horsepower. It was designed by Bill Mitchell and featured a long, sleek, and low body that looked more like a concept from the 80s and 70s. The interior was lavish and space-age. GM hoped it would be the Corvette of the future. However, the 1973 oil crisis and growing concerns about emissions and reliability of rotary engines led to the project's abrupt death. Only 2 prototypes were made. One still exists as a museum piece. Number 3. The Lamborghini Cala was envisioned as a successor to the aging Jalpa and a more accessible Lamborghini for the 1990s. Designed by Tal Design under Giorgetto Giugiaro, it featured a V10 engine, a Targa roof, and an elegant but aggressive body style. It was meant to be more compact and practical than the Diablo, while still offering Lamborghini's performance pedigree. A fully working prototype was made and publicly shown. However, when Audi acquired Lamborghini in the late 1990s, they decided to cancel the Cala in favor of building a new vehicle from scratch, which would eventually become the Gallardo. The Cala remains a fascinating what could have been. Number 2. Long before the Chiron and Veyron, Bugatti planned a luxury super sedan called the EB112. Designed by Tal Design, it featured a 6.0 V12 mounted in front and all-wheel drive, an incredibly advanced layout at the time. The styling was divisive, mixing retro design with futuristic curves. While Bugatti was planning to build 25 units, only 3 prototypes were ever completed before the company fell into financial collapse. Interestingly, Monaco-based company Gildo Palanca Pastor later acquired the rights and completed 2 more from leftover parts. Even among Bugatti fans, the EB112 remains obscure and rare. Number 1. Taking the top spot is the Ferrari 512S Modulo, perhaps the most jaw-dropping concept car of all time. Designed by Pininfarina and unveiled at the 1970 Geneva Motor Show, the Modulo looked more like a UFO than a road car. It had an ultra-flat body, canopy-style sliding glass roof, and covered wheels. Underneath that alien skin was a 550 horsepower V12 engine, sourced from Ferrari's 512S endurance race car. The Modulo was never intended for production. It was a styling exercise meant to push the boundaries of design. But its haunting beauty and futuristic aura have made it one of the most iconic what-if cars in automotive history. In recent years, it was restored and made drivable by car collector James Glickenhaus, but the world never saw a production version.